The fervour over Virat Kohli's test retirement refuses to die down. The cricket world reacted when India's greatest test captain called it quits yesterday. Emotions are high among fans, players, former cricketers, pretty much everyone associated with cricket. But the suspense still lingers. Why now? Why before an all-important England series? And why without a fitting farewell? All leading to one question: was Kohli pushed into taking this decision? Now, the sporting fraternity went into a bit of a meltdown. Cricket legends, former players, tennis ace as well, Novak Djokovic, all poured in to reflect on Kohli's big announcement. All of this just shows you the kind of impact Kohli has had on the sporting world itself. Kohli was the brand ambassador of cricket, and nothing proves this better than what former Aussie cricketer Greg Chappell had to say. Chappell said he was the most Australian non-Australian ever. Kohli's reignited India's passion when it's come to giving it back to the Aussies and in their own backyard. We've seen so many instances of that happening over the many years. But no matter what, he would do everything to win, to cross the line. So with such a legacy, why did Virat Kohli decide to hang up his boots in this format without taking the field for one more time?
I'm surprised with the decision of Virat Kohli to retire, especially because the big England tour is coming up in June. I think he should have played against England. It's a 5-match test series in their backyard. A big series. He could have played the entire series and then called it a day.
Like I've said, his recent form in Test cricket could have been one of the reasons. He struggled in Australia, and a Border Gavaskar Trophy loss is never easy to just gloss over. A loss to Australia, and in the manner that India went down in, always results in casualties. But the larger question is, have records or numbers even been the true yardstick measuring Kohli's greatness or his contribution to Indian cricket? The former India captain had always been one innings away or one innings shy from always finding his rhythm again. During his 14-year-long test career, he had his fair share of slumps, but he almost always turned the corner, punching to deliver. And at 36, Kohli is still one of the fittest in the Indian setup. He could bat for long hours, practice endlessly, and had incredibly sound work ethics, which is why many felt he still had a lot of cricket left in him. Now, what we are hearing, though, is that even Kohli hadn't given up on playing the England series. His biggest support system, his childhood mentor and coach of his domestic side, Delhi, all claim Kohli was looking forward to the England series.
ये उसका ऐसा डिसीजन है जिससे सभी देशवासी थोड़े मैं कहूँगा इमोशनल हैं कि उन्हें वो और खेल सकते थे, तो यही उस प्लेयर की ग्रेटनेस मैं कहूँगा कि उसने उस मुकाम पर छोड़ा है जबकि सब लोग बोलते हैं कि आप और खेल सकते थे।
कोहली तो कोई ऐसी दो राय नहीं थी कि खेले नहीं खेले, डेफिनेटली वन ऑफ द मेन प्लेयर्स हैं, तो उनको वहां जाके खेलना ही था और ज्यादा अच्छी तैयारी भी करके रखे हुए थे कि इस बार इंग्लैंड में ज्यादा बेहतरीन परफॉर्मेंस भी कर रही है, क्योंकि वही एक मेन खिलाड़ी में लग रहा था, क्योंकि ऑस्ट्रेलिया में उन्होंने 100 बनाया था, बाकी बल्लेबाजी उतनी चल नहीं रही थी, तो विराट के ऊपर हमेशा कभी ना कभी थोड़ा प्रेशर ज्यादा रहता ही है, तो और वो पूरी तरह मेंटली प्रिपेयर था। पर सरप्राइजिंगली एक न्यूज हमें पता चली, थोड़ी शॉकिंग जरूर थी कि सडनली ऐसे रिटायरमेंट ली, क्योंकि जितना बड़ा वो खिलाड़ी है तो एक वेल सेंड ऑफ जरूर होना चाहिए।
These statements just show that up until 4 months ago, when Kohli played that Ranji game between Delhi and Railways in the capital city here, he had everything planned out. So what really changed in these 4 months? Well, many reports suggest that Kohli wasn't too happy with BCCI's new diktat, the one that they issued post the Australia series, and one of which involved restricting families of the cricketers from travelling with the squad on tours.
The role of the family is very difficult to explain to people. I don't want to go to my room and just sit alone and sulk. I want to be able to be normal.
So did this contribute to his decision making? That he knew he had given enough and more to Indian cricket, that the silent mental battles that he had endured all these years were far more bruising than the physical ones? Knowing Kohli, having covered his cricket and having interviewed him and watched him grow all these years, one thing was certain. The hunger to keep performing, it just never died down. To keep winning was always there. He's the sort of athlete who gave 150% even if he was at a 20. Reason why he pushed for that extra single, that extra boundary in an over, celebrated every wicket like it was his last, was involved in the field with his teammates even when he was not the captain. So it is rather tough to say he thought he was done, when he was ready to go back to the grind. But then again, maybe the best know when it is time to actually leave the grand stage and probably leave it to the next generation to figure out, probably fumble, but figure out and take over and build another story just as strong for Indian cricket next.
At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert, but what you will get is what we owe you. And that is the truth. Verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat. And when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake. So we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on Firstpost will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.